Today I'm going to read a book for you. Cinderella. Once upon a time, there lived a rich man who had a beautiful daughter named Cinderella. The man took as his second wife the haughtiest, most bad-tempered woman who ever lived. She had two daughters who were exactly like their mother. Soon after the wedding, Cinderella's father died, and the stepmother thrust upon her all the meanest tasks of the house. "These eggs are cold," snapped her stepmother when Cinderella fetched the breakfast. "Take them back to the kitchen. When you've finished with the dishes, wash down the walls, clean out the fireplace, do the laundry, and braid your stepsister's hair." "Yes, stepmother," answered Cinderella sadly as she went back to the kitchen. "Cinderella!" the elder stepsister screamed from her bed. "There's someone at the door. Go and see who it is." Cinderella pushed back her hair, straightened her wrinkled skirt, and opened the door. Before her stood the king's herald, dressed in fine red silk trimmed with gold. Embarrassed by her ragged clothes, Cinderella looked down at the cobblestone floor and asked meekly, "May I help you, sir?" "His Royal Majesty, the King, extends an invitation to every lady of this household," announced the herald. "He requests you to attend a ball in honor of the prince to be held tonight at the royal palace. The prince is going to choose a bride." The noisy stepsisters, who had been listening from the top of the staircase, raced down the steps. "He will choose me!" squealed the sister with big feet, tripping over her nightgown. "No, it will be me!" insisted the one with the crooked nose. "Or perhaps he'll pick me," said Cinderella wistfully, her eyes bright with hope. "You?" the hateful stepsister said mockingly. "What would a handsome prince do with a dirty, ragged thing like you?" "What makes you think that you'll even get to the ball, my dear?" asked her stepmother coldly. "First, you must hem and press your stepsisters' ball gowns, polish their best shoes, and fix their hair. After that, you must finish all your other chores, and by that time, the ball will be nearly over." Dutifully, Cinderella helped her stepmother and stepsisters get ready for the ball. After they left the house in a flurry of silks and perfume, Cinderella sat down in front of the fireplace and wept. "I wish I could dance just one dance with the prince," she sobbed. Suddenly, Cinderella felt a gentle hand on her shoulder. She turned to find a woman dressed in a sparkling gown. "Don't cry, child," said the woman. "I'm your fairy godmother. I will make your wish come true. When I wave my magic wand, your evening of magic shall begin," said the fairy godmother. She pointed her wand towards a large pumpkin in the garden outside. Instantly, it became a golden coach. Next, she turned 4 white mice into prancing horses. Then, she changed the house cat into a coachman. Finally, the fairy godmother pointed her wand at Cinderella. In a twinkling, Cinderella was wearing a dazzling ball gown in place of her ragged dress. On her feet were tiny glass slippers, and her skin sparkled under brilliant jewels. Then The fairy godmother warned Cinderella. "Have a lovely time at the ball, my pretty child, but be home before the stroke of midnight. After that, my magic spell will wear off, and everything will return to the way it was." At the great castle, the handsome prince greeted his guests at the top of a splendid red carpet staircase. Suddenly, he noticed a beautiful girl. It was Cinderella. Enchanted by her beauty, the prince ran to greet her. At the ball, the prince danced only with Cinderella. Each time he twirled her around the dance floor, she beamed with happiness. Everyone in the ballroom saw that the prince was charmed by this beautiful young maiden, but no one knew who she was. Soon, the clock in the castle tower chimed midnight. Remembering her fairy godmother's warning, Cinderella fled as mysteriously as she had arrived. But on her way out, she lost one glass slipper. The prince ran after Cinderella, but she was gone. The day after the ball, the lonely prince mopped about the castle. Seeing the sad prince, the king demanded, "Give me the slipper you found on the step. Every lady in the land shall be fitted with this shoe, until you find the one whose foot is a perfect match." While cleaning the fireplace, Cinderella was daydreaming about the wonderful ball and the handsome prince. Suddenly, she heard a knock at the door. "Cinderella, don't touch that doorknob!" screamed the elder stepsister. "It's the prince, and he has come to see me." The prince entered and announced that he was seeking the young maiden who had lost one of her glass slippers at the ball. Cinderella stood near the fireplace while each of her stepsisters frantically tried to squeeze her foot into the delicate glass slipper. Even the stepmother tried to help her daughters. She pushed and tugged at the glass slipper, but it was of no use. The prince finally pried the slipper from the stepmother's grasp. Turning to Cinderella, he asked, "Would you like to try on the slipper, miss?" "Don't bother about her," insisted the stepmother. "She didn't attend the ball." But the prince knelt down before Cinderella and gently placed the slipper on her foot. "It fits perfectly," he exclaimed with joy. "It's you," said the prince, taking Cinderella's delicate hand. Magically, in a sparkling cloud, her ragged clothes were transformed into a beautiful sparkling gown. "Thank you, fairy godmother," Cinderella whispered. Soon, Cinderella and the prince got married, and they lived happily ever after. Well, this book is from Young Learner Publication. There's lots of stories like Peter Pan, The Little Mermaid, and lots more that we can get. If you guys want me to read more stories, please comment below. Please like and share this video.